And welcome back to more KOTOR 2, where we're going to continue to explore this research station military base thing and try and get the heck back to our dang old ship after it was stolen by that stupid person.
Take him down.
And we need to take that shuttle to the polar region, which means we need launch codes for it, and we need to open the bay doors, and I'm stuck in place again. That's fun.
Let's go.
What is it?
Oh, the recurring theme of this series. The inability to move. Yay. Cool, I can move this time. Yeah, I forgot. Yes, this part. Going to wait a second. There we go. Out of combat stance, and we're gonna get Kreia out of here. And then we talk to this guy. Last, someone else. Are you part of a rescue team? Who are you? Part of the first salvage team. Haven't been able to reach anyone. You're here to get us out. Follow me out. And now we gotta bring this guy and his really bad AI all the way back to the entrance. It's going well so far. This is where it gets problematic, because yeah, he just stopped moving. Why did he stop moving? I don't know. And now he's gonna get stuck on those boxes, isn't he? Oh, wait. Come on, buddy. Yeah, this guy has some of the worst AI. Oh, Lord, come on. Please. Oh, God, he's stuck there now. Wait, no. Okay, if I bring him this way. So we'll bring him back this way, maybe. Oh, there. No, wait, stop. Come on. This way. Straight line. Come on. Oh, gosh. Please. Okay, dude, look. Just keep following me. Come on. Yes. Is he free? He's almost free. Come on. Come on, dude. Oh, please. There we go. We got him past that. We got him there. And now we just go this way. Oh my God, no, please. Dude, come on. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Dude, let's go. We gotta get out of here, bro. Please. Oh. Thank God. Yes, follow me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yes, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Come on. Come on. You got this, buddy. We're gonna quick save here real quick just because of something. Come on. Whoo! And then, there we go.
Act. It is good to see that one can...
If I can give assistance, I will.
That is what...
Okay. That was all just to gain his influence. Normally it doesn't matter, because I have that never fail influence thing. However, there is something special with him in that you need to actually earn influence in order to progress one of his special things, not just to get extra dialogue or convince him of things. We're gonna bring Kreia back now. And I don't bring Kreia because one, she just clogs up the path even more, and two, sometimes she has something to say instead of Beodur, which puts him behind on gaining influence, which is frustrating to say the least. Oh yeah, one of these damaged cylinders that we can blow open. And cool, the minor sonic works. And it wasn't really worth it, but whatever. I can't open that door. Alright, well, we move on to kill this droid. What was that noise he just made? need to come over here. Need to break that down. I'm stuck in place, of course. So we just run right through that shield. Let's go. Nope, don't attack the other guy. Hit this one. Ooh, wow. One of them will finish that off. And while they do, remains, please. Well, this one had some. Toxin emitter. Droid toxins. And there's a couple droids here. Hey, guys. That guy's dead. That one's also dead. Prey's in the way. One's dead. And we're going to overload these charging... Wow, that was loud. Overload those charging stations to blow up those droids, get some XP, and kill them. No, I would rather not give someone an adrenaline. I think that's what that pop-up was.
Yeah?
And then Bayodur needs to come over here and break this open. Come on. Fade faster. And I'll just give another quick save just because it can help me get out of that animation a little quicker. There we go. Go through the military door. Nothing. Ah, yes. The metal case. Targeting visor, I think, is pretty good, yeah. Give that to Bayodur since he's using guns right now. Well, I guess technically a gun, but shut up, you know what I meant. It's actually not guns. Yeah, it's close enough. And look at that. That's weird. These turrets are all offline. I wonder why that would be. And I like how the terminal shows like perfectly through the shield. Why did you stop?
You asked for it.
Yes, the force field asked for it, Bayodur. Reactor controller, let's turn on the reactor. And big door opens in the hangar, and wow, that's a big tall droid. Look at that thing. I bet we don't have to fight it though. It seems to be not moving at all. Yeah, right. Oh look, and all these turrets came back online.
Fallen.
Thankfully. Wow, nice Force Lightning, Kreia. They finished their side before I finished mine. Impressive. And no remains though, so less so. Now we just gotta run all the way back to the Not yet. This door I forgot to open. This way, yeah.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Let's go ahead and activate this HK. Let's reprogram it to follow us. That's strange that there'd just be a damaged HK protocol droid here. Although we know that the last one was an assassin, so maybe this one is actually just a protocol. Oh, what's going on here? Clomp, clomp, boom. Well, that's strange. We gotta run all the way back, but first we stop off in here. Wow, no remains from any of those 5 droids. Come on now. Take that. Yeah, 6 parts, that's whatever. But this datapad contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle. Cool. So we can now take off with our shuttle. I apparently missed these remains somehow. There we go. It's being slow. This one, I don't think opens at all. Yeah, must be controlled by a nearby terminal, but it's actually not, and it can't be opened. So that's fun. I'm gonna hear. Oh, look, the big tank droid is moving. And of course, we don't get to see the hangar doors open. That would be too cool.
Let's go.
Yes.
But what we are gonna do is we're gonna have Kreia run out here. Say what up to this big old tank droid and zap it. And we're just gonna spam lightning over and over. Because my character is probably not landing any of these hits. So, okay, I think my character actually just killed it there. So, ignore me. Apparently I'm not very smart. Although I still think the lightning did the majority of that work. We get extra parts here. Components, which is nice. These lockers have some pretty decent stuff. That Mandalorian armor should sell for a lot. The Cystic Static Blaster I think is pretty good, right? It's not bad. It's It's decent enough as like an early pistol. Oh yeah, that locker doesn't open because they like to bully you. Rhodian Blade. Wait, that's kind of awesome, isn't it? It's not upgradable, but it's actually not that good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. We're also going to, real quick, just give me that.
I hear you.
I want that targeting visor for myself. It could take me to the polar region. Let's go.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has
Look at these
invaded
fools
us.
here.
We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course?
Nah, no way.
I have managed to track
What?
the shuttle's movement across the shield network. However, the shield network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the shield network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
I love the way they type on their little terminals or their computers there with the giant guns in their hand. It's awesome. Especially with Bayodir carrying that giant repeating blaster. And you're a jerk.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. Maybe if you were a better pilot, we'd be fine. And ouch, that hurts.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself.
Even with the prevailing winds.
Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and their allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Relieved statement.
Oh, Jedi.
It is good to see you intact. We were quick clarification. Unnecessary addendum.
And put an end to hostilities. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. And Atten, enjoy your new targeting visor, homie. Atten, enjoy your new Mandalorian heavy blaster. Oh yeah. What if I give you a Arcanian? Nah, your hit chance is still way too low that way. But actually, I want that targeting visor for myself. There's also all these floating mines. And that was good. Took out 3 of them. Ow, these HK-50s are putting in... Wow, never mind. I'm putting in work too. Oh. So much for a self-destruct sequence, huh?
Systems failing, master.
It's really cool. You can actually see the character's breath. That dude had a tiny pistol. What a nerd. Flamethrower dash plating is pretty good armor. Control cluster. Hey, look at that. It's another upgrade item for or another repair part for HK. And I don't know why there's that scary horror music riff. Oh, one of our wings is gone or buried. Vader isn't wearing his armor. Huh. So there's not really much on this polar mesa. There's like some cool mountains in the background. But then there's also just this big old mound over here. What's up with this? I'm also gonna switch just to save myself time. The Polar Plateau Interior. Hey look, it's Bayodir. And it's more of those hooded jerks who stole the Ebon Hawk. And clomp clomp, it locks behind us.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
I'm not giving up my weapons.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people.
Well, we shall take them from you. Oh, very well. I did not come here to do battle. Atton was ready to freaking blast some people, dude.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
They're just
What?
knocked out in the
This
cell.
ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be
Curious.
What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been
Oh,
clever.
Atris.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're
None
out
of
of
your
here, the
concern.
better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You
Hot.
surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atton. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You can't tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atton, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are
What?
those who wage war and those who follow them.
What
You are
price?
a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atton, you will be broken.
You.
You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read.
This is
I suspect
important.
the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind.
That's his
I
fighting
think you
spirit.
crossed our path for a reason.
That's why he can't
Perhaps
not be
even you,
knocked
at
out.
the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict.
That's really
Crossed
good.
our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you.
Clump.
Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
A critical moment. So that was interesting. I wonder what she's talking about. What choices did he make that Atris would be mad about? Also, who's Atris? You would know who Atris is if you read Revan. Go read the book, Revan. But don't read all of it. If you read all of it, then you're gonna spoil this game. Kind of. Not really.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing.
Hate you, Atris.
I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Tell me what you done with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are travelling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
Here because a pretentious Shaddaa stole my
Your
ship.
ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
It was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi.
Shut up.
You know what you have done.
Yeah, you destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Why is Telos so... Or what do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
My crime, the Sith destroyed Paragus, not
The
me.
Sith? What do you mean?
What do you mean? You'll find out when their hand is at your throat.
Speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me,
Feel the
where
scars,
did you encounter
whatever.
them?
You seized my ship, or if you seized my ship, you'd know I was at Paragus, and so were they.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The Sith believed me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs,
shut
the
up,
very core of the
Atris.
Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go
Atris.
to see if you would lead them here.
Were there any survivors of the
I said I
Civil
was
War?
the last of the Jedi, exile, and I did not speak falsely.
Oh, shut
there
up.
are
Yeah,
others
you
who were
did.
once Jedi, but no longer. They will not take action against this threat.
And you will? There's a change.
I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
If I could have ruined you further, I would have. Wow. Wasn't my intention to come here or cause you harm.
Yet here you are, and you bring tragedy with you once again. It was
Shut
too much
up.
to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the Council was right.
They weren't right. Maybe you should admit that it was the Council's decision that led to the Jedi Civil War.
You and all the Jedi who followed Revan caused the Jedi
No,
Civil
they
War.
didn't.
It was because the need to wage war burned within you. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also remember you wished me imprisoned or even worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had kept it, so I would never forget.
There we go. As long as you don't mention anything about its color, it's a beautiful cyan blade. You can't even say that it's cyan. It was your right to do so. I no longer deserve it. I did not realize you still had it for some. Kept it, stole it. You mean that's my lightsaber?
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Insult the Order, you insult me by carrying
Then
it.
you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
You gave me no other choice. I went to war to protect others, not
So
for
your
battle.
choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And the Council's way was to meet aggression with surrender? Mandalorians are butchering innocent worlds that we swore to protect.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war. And it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way. And you turned on us.
Reverend Malik turned on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to
I
feed
never
their lust
fell,
for
you
war,
stupid
Revan
idiot.
and Malik's crusade would have been over before it began.
If the Jedi had backed us, there never would have been a civil
You
war.
betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Tell that to the millions who died in the war. Lives we could have saved if the Jedi acted
There
earlier.
was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If we had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That is a fact.
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of pacifism, surrender.
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Your words would have rung hollow if Mandalorians had crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy.
You do not know...
No, if the Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought then, or simply have meditated on what to do?
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
I did nothing to you, yet you hate me. I can feel it. Why?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit
I
the
love
Council was
pissing off
correct,
Atris,
then
because she
why
deserves
are you
it.
here?
She's scum. I want my
You
ship so I
should.
can leave. Okay, I've already been through this.
Yeah.
Good luck with the Navicomputer, you're wasting your
We're
time.
having some trouble with the Navicomputer. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to... Again, you have no claim over it. It was too much to hope.
Give me my ship and I'll depart.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where
There
you
you
go.
go. Just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove her, mistress.
Atris is a big, fat
with us.
idiot. Oh, you shouldn't have gone into the Civil War or the Mandalorian Wars. It's not the Jedi way. Stupid idiot.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
That's an interesting looking room you got there, Atris. What's all those red triangles sitting in there? They almost look like they could be Sith holocrons. But nah, she's too perfect of a Jedi to ever do something like that. Ugh, I hate you, Atris. Anyways, on that note, we're going to end this episode here because I hate Atris. And we got to piss her off, which was fun. Made her doubt herself while we stood to our not flawed convictions. We were right going to war. We had to save the Republic. Ugh, I hate her. Anyways, we're going to end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.